This episode of April and Jay Have No Ideas is brought to you by the Misconnection section of Craigslist, even though this one's really, 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 really raunchy, and I told April she probably shouldn't read it, but she's going to read it anyway, so I'm really sorry. So, sorry.
Looking for a new experience power bottom. Posted 5 days ago. Hey guys, my name is Kevin. I'm a power top, but I'm finally wanting to get into power bottoming. I have a tight virgin ass that needs a pounding. I'm off work the next week, and I'm looking to have every hole filled. Got a buddy? Bring him. The more the merrier. No dick too big, no dick too small. I can take them all. I'm serious, guys. Let's make the magic happen. Send dick and ass pics in first text. I will respond to everyone. If I don't respond, send it again. Black guys to the front of the line. Text me. Posted 5 days ago. Hi, I'm April.
And I'm Jay.
And we have no ideas. And
that merited an apology.
I also
It was worse than I
apologize.
remembered.
Yeah, it really is. Personally, I think that this is somebody like fucking with one of their friends. And when they posted their phone number and whatnot, like this person's
really
just gonna
don't
get
think
a
so.
whole bunch of unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah, I really don't think so, but...
You don't think so? You think somebody actually posted that?
My question is, if he's never done it before, what was the line? He said, like...
No dick too big, no dick too small. I can take them all.
I can take them all. How does he know? He's never done it before.
I mean...
It's like riding a unicycle. You don't know till you try it. You don't know if you can stay on.
I mean, maybe he's experimented with toys?
Is it power bottoming?
Yes.
I'm gonna let this one go. Okay.
What, do you not know what power bottoms are?
I don't wanna get into it on this podcast.
Okay.
I think that's a little beyond what we're
Okay.
needing to talk about. So how's it going?
It's been a week.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday.
I know, but I've been dealing with my dog who she sprained her paw 2 weeks ago. She's had vomiting and diarrhea like on and off for the last like.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I've in the last 2.5 weeks I've spent probably $400 at the vet.
Doggy puke parties.
And
Nothing like doggy puke parties.
hoping against hope that what she did this morning there's not a repeat performance of. And I'm going to spare you the details because it's disgusting and I already told Jay.
Yeah, it was pretty disgusting.
I've never seen anything like it before, to be quite honest.
I don't understand I'm probably going to do some research later because I want to understand the biology behind it. But anyway, let's talk about some stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
So do I.
So I'm gonna start by talking about something that happened a little while ago, and we talked about it on the phone, but I want to touch on it. So they canceled Swamp Thing on DC Universe, like
yes.
right after the first episode aired.
Yes.
That's kind of crazy to me. How can they judge? How can they judge how bad it was when only the first episode aired?
Because I don't think it had anything to do with how good or bad it was. I read somewhere that it had to do with like taxes and tax breaks they weren't going to get, or there's something to do in the state they were going to be filming.
Yep.
And I think because like
why would they cancel the show instead of just picking a new filming location? You already filmed the first season.
Yeah, but think about it. Look what happened when they filmed the first season. They cut it off after 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Like they stopped. There's something going on. I just don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that was kind of weird. And I had said to you, I had heard that the like DC universe was in trouble in itself. I couldn't find an article stating that, but I thought I heard that they weren't doing so hot.
I don't know.
I noticed, like, I feel like they're scrambling a little bit.
Do you think we're getting to the streaming fatigue portion of things now?
No, I just think that DC Universe is a little too. It's a little too like niche.
Okay.
It's only one thing. They can't really expand, and like reason I say that is because like I feel like they're scrambling. And the reason I say that is because, which I keep saying over and over again, like they keep announcing casting for season 2 of Titans.
Okay.
They're adding all these freaking characters. Like now they're adding Superboy and they're adding like all these friggin' characters that they didn't have before. And I feel like they're just trying to make it like, well, let's just add more let's add more superheroes and that'll make it better.
Okay.
So I don't know. I can't imagine they're doing great, but who knows?
I don't know. I mean, I think we might be getting. Personally, I think we might be getting to the point where we're going to have an issue because there's going to be too many streaming platforms.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I would totally agree. I mean,
and the market's just going to cannibalize itself.
I think you're going to get to the point where you're going to see Netflix, Hulu, and Disney. Because Disney's going to have so much of the market. Think about it. Between Marvel, Star Wars, and everything Disney, they're going to have a giant chunk.
Oh, for sure. Especially since they own Hulu now.
Yeah, I think so really it's going to be Disney and Netflix. But, I think you're going to see some of these other ones die off, though, like CBS, All Access, nonsense like that, like garbage like that. Just stupid. But yeah, so who knows? I guess we'll see what happens with DC Universe. But that being said, I mean, that kind of segues into the next thing I wanted to talk about. It's just like Netflix and Hulu making certain things. So my specifics was, how many freaking Adam Sandler things has Netflix made at this point? My comment I wrote down was, Adam Sandler drunk on Netflix power? ?
Yeah, I was wondering, like,
he just keeps making shit for Netflix, and from what I've seen, none of it has been all that great.
Apparently, like, 100% Fresh was really good. I will let you know because I'm actually going, as long as nothing happens this weekend, I'm actually going to see Adam Sandler on Sunday night.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it was my mom's Mother's Day present. She and I are going to see him live at Bethel Woods, where the original Woodstock took place.
Yes.
So we will be recording like a couple days later. So I will give you guys the rundown because I believe it's the same show he does.
Yeah. But like, so he's made. Let's see, what has he made? He made. What was it? The Do-Over. Was that on Netflix or was that?
I don't know.
There was The Ridiculous Six. There was The Week Of, which was the Chris Rock kids getting married one. There was something called Sandy Wexler.
Yeah, I think that one he like played like an agent or something.
Now there's Murder Mystery.
I'm actually looking forward to watching that one.
He put up the comedy special that was up there. But like I feel like he's just like banging through Netflix stuff and I'm like, okay, what is he like? He's got nothing better to do now. He's just going to keep throwing things up on Netflix.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he just has a really good deal with them.
Like, apparently.
And like, if they're going to let him make what he wants to make.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like when he was putting out CDs. I feel like he's like putting stuff out real quick. But So I guess it hasn't really been that many things. It felt like a lot, but it hasn't been that many things.
But think about when it was, he was putting out Happy Madison movies like every year, like,
Yeah, I mean that was when he was decent, though.
In his heyday,
I don't think he's that decent anymore.
I disagree. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched any of his Netflix movies, but
he hasn't really made anything that I was like, ooh, that was really funny. Everything he's made now, I'm like, ugh.
Rocky, go lay down.
Yeah, I'm not editing that out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We have dogs in our houses. It's not a surprise.
But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
I don't know. I think he's got a good deal with Netflix. I don't know what the contract was. I know it was kind of ridiculous though.
Okay.
Let me look. Because I'm pretty sure he had like a crazy Adam Sandler Netflix deal.
She's narrating her typing for our podcast audience.
He signed a 4-film deal in 2014. But he's done more than that, right? At this point?
I don't think he has. Maybe this is his 4th.
Oh, here we go.
It was the week of The Ridiculous Six, The Do-Over, I think, and then this one.
Okay.
Or something.
Well, apparently Adam Sandler made 39. Last year, he made $39.5 million, a large chunk of which came from his sprawling movie deal with Netflix. He originally signed a 4-movie deal in 2014, which was extended for another 4 films in 2017. Ridiculous Six, The Do-Over. Apparently, Netflix loves him, though, so...
Hey, man, I'm sure there's some people out there that do.
Like I said, I plan on watching Murder Mystery, but we were gonna watch something last night. What were we gonna watch? We were gonna watch something on Netflix last night, and the Murder Mystery trailer came on, and I was in the kitchen doing something, and I came back into the living room. My husband goes, "So, the Adam Sandler movie trailer came on." I said, "Okay." He goes, "That looks like a pile of garbage I won't be watching." I said, "Oh, I don't know. I think it looks silly and cute."
I mean, I don't know. Whatever, it is what it is. So, okay. Let's see what else. I think I have more stuff. I have more stuff.
Lots of stuff here.
Let's talk about... Did we talk about Bat Pat?
So
last episode?
We talked about it in the context of that tweet. And someone saying, imagine trying out for a role of a lifetime and people get really mad about it.
Oh, yeah. But we talked about it. We talked about him possibly playing Batman.
Yes, but now it's confirmed.
That's right. Okay. That's fine. We don't need to go back on it. Dr. Sleep. Did you watch the Dr. Sleep trailer?
I did. But
Did you read Dr. Sleep?
No, and here's the thing. I've never seen The Shining.
I feel like we've talked about that before.
Yes, I'm sure we have.
Shitty Stephen King fan.
Oh, this episode is brought to you by Cranberry and Tito's, by the way. Just as an aside. Jay is not drinking.
I'm full tonight.
We'll get to also why Jay is not drinking.
It's easier to drink when we record on our Thursdays because I don't have to work the next day. I'm not a functioning alcoholic.
Well, I'm on summer vacation, so...
Yeah, you're on summer vacation, so... Anyway. Okay, so Dr. Sleep. So I haven't watched the trailer for it, and I was hoping you had. So...
I have!
Oh, so what do you think? What are your thoughts? What are your
So,
feelings? But you haven't seen The
but I
Shining,
haven't seen
so
The Shining, so.
did you read The Shining though?
I have not.
Oh my Christ!
I'm sorry. I haven't. It
Stupid
was.
fucking topic. God damn it.
I mean, I'm gonna. Here's the thing. I will probably watch The Shining, but I'm gonna have to watch both versions because Stephen King hates the Kubrick version, but he likes the TV movie version much better.
I suppose that doesn't help me with my conversation with you right this second.
Okay, but you haven't seen the trailer, so did you read Doctor Sleep?
No, but I'm not a Stephen King fan.
I thought
Self-proclaimed.
I thought you were.
I mean, I am, but I'm not like you.
I'm not like a mega Stephen King fan. I read a lot of his books growing up, but as I got into adulthood, a lot of his more
quit.
a little bit. A lot of his more
went-
recent books have not captured my
Why? Because they're not young adult.
no.
Yeah.
No. Not at all. I do read grown-up books. I do tend to like young adult books. But I like grown-up books because grown-up books have all the sex in them.
So do the young adult books.
No, they don't.
That's
YA
true.
books do not have sex in them, which is why I like reading them if I just want like something to, just escape for a little while, and I want to sit down and read a 300-page book in a couple of hours.
All right.
Most of the young adult books I read, I will sit down and read them in an afternoon.
Okay, fine.
Okay. But I'm sorry. I mean, it looks. So I think the Doctor Sleep trailer was just a teaser.
Okay.
Wasn't very long. And obviously does not give a whole lot, except that he talks about it's a grown up.
Danny Torrance.
Yes, him. And he meets a child with the same abilities.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, and says that, I called it The Shining. It doesn't really give a whole lot, but they do show they do, because I was talking about this with Tim the other night. They do show a lot of clips from The Shining.
Okay.
Almost like they cut parts of The Shining out just for this trailer. Tim was really impressed with it.
Okay.
Speaking of trailers, though, did you watch the trailer for Deep Murder?
Sure did.
What
How
are your?
is that movie?
I feel like it's Clue meets pornography.
Well, yeah. It looks really funny.
I am very excited about it.
I don't know what else to say about it other than what you just said. It looks really funny.
It's for the premise for the listeners. It's so I don't know if you follow any of the actors that are in it on Twitter, but I follow Jerry O'Connell on Twitter. So he's been promoting this movie, and I didn't even watch the trailer because I'm like, oh, I don't know what this is. And then
Shooter McGavin's in it.
Shooter McGavin is in it. And I was out to dinner with Tim and Robin and my husband on Friday night before we went to see Shaft. And Tim had said, you need to watch the trailer for Deep Murder and talk about it on the podcast. And the premise of this movie is that they're shooting a porno.
Softcore.
Yes, it's like a Skinamax.
It's a softcore porno.
Yes. Obviously taking place in the 80s if the...
No, I don't think it's in the 80s.
You don't think so?
No, what's his name? Shooter McGavin has a little friggin' Bluetooth earbud in at one point.
Oh, that's right. I mean, the trailer looks like it's from the 80s. And one of the stars of the porno gets murdered, and they have to figure out who the killer is. And it really does look like a cross between Clue and a really bad porno.
Mm-hmm.
And I am...
Looks hilarious.
very excited to see this movie.
You went Borat for a minute. Very excited. I'm very excited to see it.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks funny. But you had me at Shooter McGavin. I don't really care for Jerry O'Connell.
I enjoy him
Ugh.
because...
It's kind of annoying.
So, okay. So why is he annoying?
I don't know. His existence annoys me.
I met him.
Okay.
He is extremely tall.
Okay.
I saw him.
None of these are selling points.
I saw him do a play on Broadway, not a musical, a play.
That's what a play is. I know.
Fuck you. With
If you said musical, I would have said, "Oh, you saw him do a musical? Oh, okay."
no, I saw him do a play. With Alan Rickman.
Oh.
Yes.
Way to bring the mood down.
So this was a number of years ago, and I went with He Who Must Not Be Named, and we did the stage door, and we saw the matinee because we were going to see. I want to see we were going to see Darren Criss and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying that evening. So we went and saw a matinee, and Jerry O'Connell did stage door. He came out. He was absolutely delightful. Posed for pictures. And He Who Must Not Be Named is, I want to say about 6'4", and Jerry O'Connell was taller than him.
Really?
Yes. Jerry O'Connell is a very tall, he's, he kind of looks like a douchebag on TV, just like his look, his general look.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why you don't like him.
No,
he's kind of got like a douche face. In person, he is very handsome, but not in a douchey kind of way.
Right.
And he was absolutely delightful. He stood and talked with us. He was very, very nice. So I've been a Jerry O'Connell fan, since then. But he's very much into the Real Housewives. Is pretty obsessed with them. So because of that, I kind of...
Doesn't he do like a show or something about them?
He is often on Watch What Happens. And has been on podcasts talking about the Real Housewives. So he's actually a very funny guy. And also there's a bit of another 6 degree of separation because my uncle's first wife, she used to work at a yacht club when she was in college out on Montauk. And Jerry's brother Charlie used to work with her. So she would often hang out with Jerry and Charlie, and would come home with all these stories about how nice the O'Connell brothers are. Like I said, I can attest to that because Jerry was absolutely delightful.
Okay, well, good for Jerry O'Connell. So the movie might be good. We'll see. Can we take an aside real quick?
We can take as many asides as you'd like.
Can we talk about Will Poulter?
What did Will Poulter do?
He didn't do anything. Can we just talk about how I can't decide if I like Will Poulter better as a douchebag or I don't want to say a wimp or non-douchebag. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I like him better when he plays a douchebag or when he plays what he did in We Are the Millers.
Okay.
But no matter what he does, it's great.
Okay. Did you see something with him recently?
I saw a trailer for some movie, and I don't know, he was in it, and I'm just like, he didn't even have that much to do in the trailer, and I don't remember what the name of the movie was. Let me see, I'll look it up. It's called Midsummer.
Is that the Shakespeare?
It's something weird. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I need to do some research, but I just noticed that he was in it, and I'm like, man, you know what? I liked him in stuff. He was good in Maze Runner. He was good in The Millers. He was good in... God, what else has he been in? Wasn't he in one of the Narnia movies or something?
Yes, he was in Voyage of the Dawn Treader.
Okay. But yeah, he was in Detroit too. That was another good movie he was in.
I have not seen that, and I really want to.
Yeah, but he's just been good in things, so... But I just can't decide if I like him better as a douchebag or not a douchebag.
I think Will Poulter was supposed to play Pennywise originally.
Could be. I could see that. But anyway, that was my aside. Now we can keep moving on.
Okay, so I want to... Speaking of asides, so Father's Day was this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And last week I was watching Hulu, as I'm wont to do. And I forget what I was watching. But
doesn't matter because it's not the point of the story.
It's not. But I was binging something, I'm sure. And I was seeing multiple Father's Day commercials. But what had originally occurred was there was a specific Father's Day commercial that they showed.
Oof.
And it was like a Facebook... I eventually watched the thing in its entirety, and it was a Facebook groups...
It was like for Facebook groups, which I'm in multiple.
Yes. Okay, so he wasn't towering over. But can you see that picture, Jay?
Sure.
Look at how little I look compared to him.
Aww.
Such a little munchkin. But, so it was for Facebook groups, and it was like a dad's Facebook groups thing.
Dads of daughters.
Yes. And the commercial was dads taking their daughters to their first baseball games. And it was like featuring like Mets and Yankees. And I wasn't prepared for it. And I burst into tears in the middle of the afternoon because of this commercial.
Full on ugly cry.
No, it wasn't a full on ugly cry. I mean, I cried for a minute and I was just like, get a hold of yourself, lady.
Damn it, woman.
So
what are you doing?
So I tweeted to Hulu and Hulu support and said, okay, Hulu support, for the 4th year in a row, I need to express that you need to let viewers decide on the commercials they watch. I don't need to get caught off guard by Father's Day commercials. So, like, about an hour later, Hulu actually responded. And they said, sorry you're pretty upset. While we don't offer this feature at this time, we continue to share your feedback with our team. Thank you for reaching out with your suggestions to help us improve our service. So, I thought that was pretty...
generic.
It was generic, but at the same time, like, they didn't have to respond.
It's true.
So I appreciated that they did respond and that they kind of apologized for, making me cry.
Fair.
But speaking of Father's Day, how did you spend your Father's Day, Jay?
I spent my Father's Day with my family who shopped for themselves.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's not what you're asking, though. Are you asking if I spent my Father's Day hungover?
Well, I was asking what you did, but...
That's what I did. My family took me to the store to get something for my trip that's coming up, and I didn't find what I was looking for, but they found stuff for themselves.
Oh.
So that was nice. But I was hungover.
Which is why we're recording today, Tuesday, instead of Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Because on Thursday, Jay had an internet outage, so we intended to record on Sunday. However, I'd like to share with you how Jay spent his Saturday evening.
Well, technically, you're not going to share how I spent my Saturday evening. You're going to share what I said when I got home.
Okay. Well, 10:25 on Saturday evening, June 15th, I'd like to reenact the conversation that Jason and I had.
Technically, then I'd be reading my part if we're reenacting, but go ahead.
Do you want to read your part?
No.
Okay.
Once was enough.
Okay. So, Jay texts me with drunk text time wiggity rhymes.
That's not even clever.
It's not. But it gets worse. So I said, you better be drinking tomorrow, but also lay it on me. He responds, I signed thing you a Domino's.
Well, hold on. Wait a second. I want to find a... Oh, here you go. Yeah. I signed thing you a Domino's.
I said, what? I said, what? Then he said, I mean, in shine, bring like S donation. You know that songs.
The sad thing is you knew what song I was talking about.
Because we're friends, Jay. I said, shine bright like a diamond? He said, yeah. Is this in my head? yes, stuck in my heart. So then I said, Jesus, what are you drinking?
No, wait. There was one more line.
No. Not before
Yes.
I said, Jesus. I said, Jesus, what are you drinking? And then you
I
said, using...
sent this line before you. Okay, it got to you after.
Okay.
But okay.
He
Go ahead.
said, using I mean idea sticker my head. Okay. Now this is a bunch
Then
of
you
texts.
said, Jesus, what are you drinking?
Okay. Well, it got to me differently.
Yep. So then I said,
So then Jay sends me multiple text messages. Best in Scotch. Best. Besides. Betters. Be was. Ugh. Beefs. Beavers. I said, wow. Then Jay says, I do. Oh no, wait. I said, wow. Jay says, I need to do the sleep. I said, yes, you do. He says, I do. In not the best. I said, but boy, do I love drunk texts. He said, I know you're due. I said, this will be me Thursday with Ryan, but probably during the day. He says, plays it, fills up, Passat time. Podcasts time. I said, what? He goes, it fills to podcast time. I said, sure, buddy. He says, in got morning. I got nothing. I means. So then I said, for tomorrow? And then he said, yes. Yep. And then I said, we will drink. Then you said, sure. Good night behind. Festive Friday friend. To which I responded, night buddy, and he sent me the blushing, smiling emoji face. And then the next day, he told me he had a hangover from hell.
yeah, I drank a lot.
I was laughing so hard. It was pretty fantastic.
So part of it is because of the swipe to text.
Okay.
It makes it much more difficult. I think if I was regular texting, it would be slightly more accurate. But it's, swipe to text, and it's adaptive, and it's trying to guess what you're saying, and you're just swiping all over the place.
Well, I enjoyed Good Night Behind. That was a good one.
I wasn't saying goodnight to my behind.
I realized that, but I don't know what you were talking about.
All right. Well, neither do I.
Hey, were you on Twitter this morning?
Hey, no.
Well, Percy Jackson was trending on Twitter this morning.
Was it?
Do you know why Percy Jackson was trending on Twitter?
Not for a reason I want it to be.
Because people kept asking why Percy Jackson was trending on Twitter. It was like a fucking Ouroboros snake eating its tail.
Oh, that's dumb.
Because I went on Twitter this morning and I went into the search for something. And the second thing trending was Percy Jackson. I was like, oh shit, why is Percy Jackson trending? Does this mean we're going to get another movie, or are they going to do a Netflix show?
Yeah, but it had to start somewhere, though.
Somebody tweeted something about Percy Jackson, and then all of a sudden, everybody was like, why is Percy Jackson trending? There was literally no reason.
Somebody posted, Percy Jackson trending for absolutely no apparent reason is the most Percy Jackson thing I can imagine. Hashtag Percy Jackson.
Yeah, I was just...
So hashtag Percy Jackson is trending for no reason other than it's just trending. Disappointing trend of the century. Do better, Twitter. I thought something new was on the way so that I could stop watching the same two movies over and over.
Did they do a second movie? I don't remember, because the first one was so terrible.
Oh, the first one was... I loved it.
Did you read the books?
No.
Then that's why. The books are really, really good. So the movies were very disappointing.
Percy Jackson trending because no one knows why it's trending is peak PJO fandom energy. Seeing Percy Jackson trending and it's not a new book series or Netflix picking it up for a TV series and it's a dog going furious.
Yes. But
me waking up after seeing Percy Jackson's trending, it's Donald Duck sitting in bed and then pulling the covers over his head and it says, "This kind of BS is this, I'm going back to bed."
But that brings us to the fact that the Hunger Games...
No, I'm not ready to go there
Okay,
yet.
then we won't go there yet. You can cut this out and put it where you wanted to put it.
Go there yet. No, we're not going to cut it out.
Well, you're the one who edits, so...
Well, I wanted to... All right, fine, we'll go there.
No, we don't have to go there yet.
No, go there. Go there.
I have something else I can talk about instead.
No,
Did you hear...
Do it!
I was just going to say that it was announced, 2 days ago? Yesterday? That Suzanne Collins is writing a Hunger Games prequel.
Yeah, it's already being picked up for a movie.
That takes place 64 years before...
The first book.
So...
Which means it would be the 10th Hunger Games.
Yes.
Because the first book is the 74th.
So who was in the 10th Hunger Games?
Oh, for crying out loud. You're not going to do that right now.
I am.
I guarantee it doesn't say who's in the 10th Hunger Games.
Why? There's a wiki.
Because nobody wrote about it yet.
Yeah, but they have a list of all the winners.
No.
Because I think Mags... The reason that I'm saying it is because I think Mags was in it.
How's that possible?
Because she was like 80-something in the 70...
I mean, I guess
or 70-something in the 75th.
I guess, technically.
The 10th Hunger Games, there was a guy named Griffin Naismith. He won the 10th Games. From
Unless
District
they do,
2.
no, I bet you they do the 11th.
Why?
Because Mags won the 11th.
Okay.
Mags had the ability to make fish hooks out of anything. She also lived off of nuts.
Interesting.
I bet you they do the 11th.
That'd be awesome if we got Mags' story.
But anyway.
How do you feel about that? About Suzanne Collins? Is this a time for Jay's Enough is Enough?
No, because it was only 3 books.
Yes.
I don't think 4 books is excessive, and especially since all the books were very good.
The fourth one's debatable, but okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Or the third one's debatable.
I think 4 is a decent number.
I mean, I loved all the books. Don't get me wrong. I think that was the most anxiety I've ever had reading a book. I don't know. I'm into it. I mean, we done an episode on the Hunger Games?
I don't think we have. I looked back today, and it doesn't seem we have. We may have talked about it briefly, but we didn't talk about it specifically.
Then, I mean, we're already 45 minutes into this episode, so I don't think we should do a Hunger Games episode this episode, but I think we should visit the Hunger Games at some point and actually, talk about the movies and the books, and because they're, some of my favorite books.
All right.
Did you hear? It's a rumor, but that there is at D23 in August, they're going to announce a live-action Hercules movie.
I don't doubt it. It seems like the next one to come.
And we've got rumored cast.
Okay.
So, apparently, the favorite to be Hercules is Alexander Ludwig,
Okay.
who happened to be in the first Hunger Games. But he's
Okay.
also on that show Vikings.
Okay.
Also, the other three that have auditioned apparently are Theo James from like the Divergent series, Trevor Donovan, who I have no idea who he is,
Who was the first one you said?
Alexander Ludwig.
No, not the second one. Sorry.
Oh, Theo James.
Okay.
Trevor Donovan. Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Let's see.
And motherfucking Chris Evans.
Oh yeah, Chris Evans would be good. Yeah, Trevor Donovan looks like he could fit the part.
I think Chris Evans would be a fantastic Hercules.
Look up Trevor Donovan.
I am. I'm looking at his IMDb right now.
He looks like it. I could see Chris Evans doing it too, though.
He's obsessed with Disney. If he doesn't get to play Hercules, that's really sad. For the role of Meg.
Oh, it's got to be Aubrey Plaza. Has to be.
Apparently the favorite
Perfect.
is Amber Heard, which I'm not happy about.
No, it has to be Aubrey Plaza.
She's not even in contention according to this.
Yeah, but she's so sarcastic and snarky. Like, she has to play that role.
Marie Avgeropoulos.
I don't know who that is. I don't care.
She's on the 100. And she was in 50-50.
Whatever.
And Kaya Scolodario, which I could see her playing Meg. She was in the Maze Runner movies.
Okay.
And then for the role of Hades,
James Woods.
apparently the favorite is Benedict Cumberbatch.
It should totally be James Woods.
And the other person, I guess, that's in the running is Hugh Jackman.
I said James Woods.
Didn't James Woods do the voice?
Yeah. What about Christopher Walken?
Oh, God. It was funny, though, because I saw this yesterday on Facebook from somebody that I'm friends with, obviously, that I actually used to babysit. And what's funny about it is, and I commented and I said, it's funny that she's the one posting it because when she was 2 and 3, she used to live next door to me and I would babysit her pretty much every Saturday night when her parents would go out for like date night. She was obsessed with Hercules. So I watched that fucking movie so many times with her.
It's a decent movie.
It
I
is.
think they're making Hunchback next. I think that's already been confirmed.
I think you're right. Hunchback.
Can I just tell you, because I looked up Christopher Walken to see how old he was?
75.
76.
Okay.
But can I just tell you that today, years old, learned that we share the same birthday.
Really?
Yep. Me and Chris.
Interesting. Do they have a cast for Hunchback?
I don't know. He also lives in Westport, Connecticut.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Apparently the Hunchback remake Disney wants to go dark.
All right.
Okay. So on Thursday, there's going to be a new TV show premiering. Have you seen the commercials for Holy Moly?
No.
Okay.
That was a fake laugh.
No, it really wasn't. Holy Moly is Extreme Mini Golf. That's going to be on ABC.
What?
It looks absolutely ridiculous.
Holy moly, release date.
This Thursday.
Golf enthusiasts. According to the official synopsis, self-proclaimed golf lovers from the country will participate in the obstacle course mini golf competition. In each episode, 12 contestants put their miniature golf and physical skills to the test to face off in never-before-seen challenges on a supersized miniature golf course. Created by Steph Curry, hosted by Rob Riggle and Joe Tessitore.
I don't know.
Will be play-by-play commentator. He's a sportscaster for ESPN. Jenny May will serve as sideline correspondent. She's a talk show host or something. Okay. Let's see. Let's watch the trailer real quick here. See what we got. Looks all classy.
Wow, I'm Stephen Curry. Welcome to Holy Moly. You might think I'm just another celebrity
Can you hear that?
at the top of an ABC show. And that's it.
So he's like
But
sitting in a
actually,
classy
I'm way
robe.
more involved in that.
Oh, I haven't seen that
Also
trailer.
a celebrity cameo in the middle of the show. And maybe at the end.
I don't like this
It's
guy.
a Stephen Curry moment. And
He's a
now,
professional
sit
basketball
back
player.
and relax. This is Holy Moly.
So, okay, the guy's getting ready to putt. He's got crazy outfit on. He's putting. It missed the hole. Nope. It went in the hole.
They came in twos
Okay.
from across the land to do mini golf battle, one-on-one.
It's like all these people that are dressed real crazy.
On the planet.
And they're like, yeah, crazy courses.
Found the most epic mini golf course
Fire.
ever created. Fort Glory.
There's a ice hill. They're climbing up ice.
Oh yeah, that looks great. Tonight, 12 competitors.
Okay, yeah, it's like American Ninja Warrior. Or it's like Wipeout meets mini golf.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
One champion.
This looks pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I plan on watching it.
I don't know.
But
We'll
have
see.
you watched? So, ABC is doing like the summer of game shows.
Yes, I've been watching one of my favorite game shows of all time.
Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck.
Yep.
Press Your Luck is
And
just the best.
Card
Can
Sharks.
we just talk about the fact that Elizabeth Banks has no emotion as a human being?
Oh my god, she's terrible. My husband gets so mad about it.
I mean, she's not terrible. I feel like she just has no emotion.
Oh, see, EJ
Like
thinks that she
she
tries
has
too
emotionless
hard.
eyes.
EJ thinks she tries too hard.
I think she has emotionless eyes. I appreciate her trying. She just has emotionless eyes.
She's I think I kind of agree with EJ with it. She's like, welcome to Press Your Luck. Like, it's very like forced. Whereas Joe McHale doing Card Sharks
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
is awesome. And then I made EJ sit through Match Game.
I don't like Match Game.
I love Match Game.
Is that the one with Alec Baldwin?
It is, but see, I'm a fan of the original, so I'm like, I'll watch Match Game.
Yeah, I guess. They get some funny people on there. But yeah, Press Your Luck is my favorite.
Me too.
No whammy.
I
No
want to
whammy.
know how to get on Press Your Luck.
It's probably too late now.
Not for season 2, because you know they're going to have another season.
Well, get on Press Your Luck.
For nostalgia's sake. So I went grocery
There's an
shop.
application.
There's an application?
Press Your Luck Revival now casting.
Okay.
This was 221. PressYourLuck.castingcrane.com. Big bucks, no whammies. Apply at PressYourLuckCasting.com.
See, but I would probably get really frustrated because I'm the worst person to watch game shows with when there's cash and prizes. Because I get really mad about the prizes and the fact that these people are going to have to pay taxes on the prizes.
Yeah.
So when we watched the first episode of Press Your Luck, and the guy won a Jeep Grand Cherokee,
Yeah.
and it was like, I think it was like a total of like I don't know, $125,000 in cash and prizes. I'm like, he's not going to get any of the cash because all of that cash is going to go towards the taxes on all of the prizes he won. So when my dad died, I was on winter break. My dad died on New Year's Eve. So I basically moved in with my mom for the remaining 3 weeks that I was off, and stayed with her so that she didn't have to be alone. And
Okay.
we spent our days watching game shows. And it got to a point where she didn't want to watch game shows with me anymore because I would get so angry and I would sit there with a calculator trying to figure out how much these people are going to have to pay in taxes on every little thing that they won. And it made her absolutely crazy. Because it's a racket. It really is. Because you pay taxes on the cash and you pay taxes on the prizes. And let's say you win a new car. Chances are you're probably going to have to turn down that new car because the taxes on it are going to be absolutely astronomical.
I'm actually filling out the application right now.
Are you really?
I started to, but I'm going to stop because it's actually a long application. Yeah, I'll probably do it later. Yeah, it's all online. You just fill it in. It says, let's see. I should make you help me right now on the podcast.
No, because I want to be on it.
Well, They ask you what are 3 fun facts about yourself, what are some of your hobbies and interests. Since you can possibly win lots of money, tell us 5 things you've always dreamed of winning and why. Also tell us about 5 things that you would love to buy for your loved ones and why. Are you a risk taker? Why or why not? Why do you think you'd be great on Press Your Luck? Are you a fan of the original show? Why do you think you'd be good at trivia? Please share the link of your Facebook account to help us get a better sense of who you are. So they're going to look that shit up. How did you hear about the casting? Are you a legal resident? Please list all of the television show programs, include them, blah, 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 of which you have ever appeared. Have you any pre-existing contracts that may affect your ability to participate? Blah, blah, blah. Have you ever been charged or convicted of a crime? Recent photo number 1, recent photo number 2. We highly encourage you to upload a video of yourself. You can make one here through our video recorder, approximately 3 minutes. Tell us your name, age, what city you live in, and occupation. Tell us why you would be perfect for the show. We love personalities. Don't be afraid to have fun and be yourself. And then you fill all that shit out and you sign it and you send it in.
Jesus.
Yeah. Press your luck. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, no, I was just saying, I don't know if I could. I think I would have to be on something like Card Sharks or Match Game, as much as I like Press Your Luck, only because the prizes aspect would
but you pay taxes on it. But if you win cash, it's just you get a chunk of the cash taken right off the top.
Right, but it's always cash and prizes. So basically, you're probably not going to get any of the cash if you've won big prizes. Because it's not like it's not, let's say you, with the Jeep Grand Cherokee that the guy won. It's not like he's only paying taxes on the new car, the $4,000 of the, whatever taxes that your state taxes are. It's California state taxes plus taxes on the value of the vehicle as a prize.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
So you're probably paying $15,000 in taxes on a vehicle.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
It's still free stuff.
It's not free.
It's still more free stuff than you had before.
True.
Anyway.
I would say that I would want a trip to Bora Bora.
All right.
That's a fucking expensive prize.
Let's move on to the last topic on my list here.
We have 3 things on the list.
There's nope.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about all these. Let's talk 2 more things. Let's talk about Keanu Reeves. Everything about Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
the thing that made me laugh that got me thinking about it was young kids call Keanu Reeves the Fortnite guy now.
Is he in Fortnite?
So they made a playable like John Wick Fortnite skin.
Okay.
So kids just know him as like Fortnite guy.
Okay.
And they call him Fortnite guy.
Okay.
But which I thought was funny. But yeah, he's doing everything now, huh? We're in a little bit of a Keanu renaissance.
I love him.
His story is so sad too.
It is. It really is. He has got like a villain's backstory.
He's lost what? Parents? Siblings? A child?
Ex and his fiance or ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance? Like, and he's still freaking upbeat and positive, man.
He's one of those people that I just, every time I see his name, I'm just like, please let it be something positive because I just love him so much.
Oh my God. Are you getting a little teary even saying it?
I
heard your voice crack. Are you going to cry about how much you love Keanu Reeves?
I love Keanu Reeves. And with the cancel culture that we live in today, I worry because everybody just seems to be on the Keanu bandwagon.
There was something that, oh my God, the best tweet, and I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh my God, I wish I could find it. I was on social media and I saw this tweet and it said, I started reading it. You know, like you're scrolling and you only read the first couple. Mm-hmm. And it was multiple women accuse Keanu Reeves, and I was like, no.
That's my biggest fear when it comes to Keanu Reeves. Can
I finish the tweet? It was something along the lines of, and I'm not going to be as good about what it was. It was multiple women accuse Keanu Reeves of being too respectful and a gentleman or something. It was much better than what I'm trying to say.
So,
but I was like, oh yeah, that's funny.
So here's the thing. Somebody tweeted,
the hand thing?
Yes. Fans are calling Keanu Reeves a respectful king after noticing he doesn't touch women in photos. Every photo that he takes with a woman.
Yeah, he holds his hand out.
Yes, and he keeps his hand wide open. So that, you know, if he has his arm around a woman, his hand is in plain view. And I mean, there was a picture of like him with Dolly Parton, a couple of fans. You know, he's and this person that tweeted it said, "LOL, Keanu ain't taking no chances."
Yeah.
It's not about taking chances. It's about being considerate and respectful, qualities that Keanu carries in spades.
Oh, yeah, and everybody was just like going, no, he's just, yeah.
He's respectful. This should be how it's done unless you know the woman doesn't mind being touched. Keanu should inspire us all.
They were like, oh, it's just bullshit. They clearly want to be touched in the picture by him and blah, blah. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Keanu has the amazing power to make you feel hugged without ever having touched you.
It's crazy.
Somebody else tweeted, he's not trying to catch a sexual assault charge since even a hug can get you to that point these days. Bullshit. It's just, I don't know. He was on Colbert. And did you see the clip?
I did not.
Okay. And Colbert asked him, what happens when we die?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And I just... Here, I'm going to play the clip because it's only 30 seconds.
What do you think happens when we die, Keanu Reeves?
I know that the ones who love us will miss us.
Chapter 3, Parabellum, is in theaters next Friday.
I will be very sad when he decides he needs to, like, disappear from the public life. And then, you know, has to...
I don't think he ever will.
Yes, he will, because he's immortal, Jason.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Well, how about the other one that cracked me up was the E3 thing? Did you see the thing about him at E3?
I didn't watch the video.
So he gets up on stage. I'll play it for you real quick. He gets up on stage to present for this video game that's coming out. Oh, stupid freaking.
But I do have this on my phone now.
Yeah. So he comes out on stage for this very much anticipated game, and somebody heckles him in the best way.
What?
Listen.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All right. Good to see you. Thank you.
Ready?
All right.
He's all excited.
I'm going to talk to you about something. I gotta talk to you about something.
Here it is.
CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk 2077.
Hold on.
All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't know where it
They were
is.
going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories.
I don't know where it is in the video.
Cyberpunk is set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.
I think it's after this.
Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Yes, they heckled him and told him he was breathtaking. So that's a meme now. I apologize. I didn't know where it was in the video. But yeah, somebody goes, "You're breathtaking."
Oh my god.
Anyway.
So.
But yeah, he's in Toy Story. He's in this new Cyberpunk. He's in that Always Be My Maybe Netflix show. Netflix movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but
I heard it's fantastic.
He plays himself.
He plays a douchebag version of himself.
Okay.
Supposedly. But yeah, I think, it's so funny. Like, if you would have asked me back when, like, Speed and, like, The Matrix came out, I would have been like, meh, whatever. Like, he was never really that great of an actor. He's gotten better. Okay, this is how I feel about him. He was never a spectacular actor.
Be careful, my friend.
Oh, stop it. But over time, he found roles that suited him much better. Like, I think John Wick suits him much better. He's much more suited for more action and less...
So here's the thing, though. He turned down Speed 2 to play Hamlet at the Manitoba Theater Center in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And apparently he was phenomenal. You will never, ever, ever, ever get me to say anything bad about Keanu Reeves' acting.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it was never, like, the best.
I didn't love Bill and Ted Just because when it came out, it like kind of freaked me out, especially Bogus Journey. Like Bogus Journey kind of like...
I loved Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
It kind of like made me like, I don't know, it was just something about it that like kind of gave me nightmares. Like it was just something weird about it. But Speed is probably one of my all-time favorite movies because of Keanu Reeves.
I mean, he was decent in it. Like, again, I didn't love him in The Matrix. I thought The Matrix was too, like...
The first Matrix was excellent, and he was great in it. Then the second and third ones were
Well, yeah,
garbage.
I think that's what it is. It tainted my view of it by the second and third one. But yeah, no, I think he's like John Wick was a much better role for him. I think that's one of his best roles to date.
John Wick was fantastic. And
like, I haven't seen the third one yet.
Oh, Parabellum is so great. There's a petition.
I love that he's in Toy Story. I love that he's like...
Okay, so did you see
the video of him doing voice acting for it?
But with Chris Evans' tweet?
Yeah, like it's something like he's a national hero or something.
No, so Chris Evans tweeted a video of Keanu Reeves doing his like Duke Kaboom read through or whatever.
Yep.
And was like, if you gave me 2 hours of this and called it Toy Story 4, I would see it twice in the theaters.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
But there is a petition to make Keanu Reeves Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
You know how I feel about petitions.
I know. I hate Change.org petitions because people don't use them for what they're meant for.
I get it. He should be Time Magazine's Person of the Year, but he doesn't need to be on a petition to get him there. Like, just tweet it out, people. Hashtag it.
Keanu is the most wholesome person alive. Make him Person of the Year.
That's funny, though.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get a little choked up. I love Keanu Reeves. I absolutely love him. And...
Relax. Calm down.
I can safely say, didn't we have this conversation where I said, like, he was probably one of my favorite actors and you called bullshit on it, and I'm still gonna say yes?
It's fine. Let's just relax. You don't have to get all worked up.
I just love him. Especially because of, like, the fact that he's got such a terrible backstory and... is still just a good and decent dude.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to our final topic here.
There's two. I still see two topics.
I know, but I only want to talk about one of them.
Can I just tell you something, though, before we get into this final topic? No, it's just something ridiculous. I haven't tried them yet, but when I was grocery shopping on Saturday, I found, like, the... You know, like the ice pops that come in like the plastic tubes?
Yes.
Pickle flavored ones.
Oh, I've seen those. They're gross.
Are they? Because I bought them. They're in my freezer.
I've tried them. They're terrible. I hope you really like pickles.
I love pickles and I love pickle juice, so I'm hoping that the pickle pops are going to be great.
It's disgusting, so good for you.
Okay.
Last but not least, I want to start this by reading a text message you sent to me.
Okay.
And this is when I realized, because I hadn't looked into it really at all.
Okay.
Before this. When did you send it to me?
Well, I saw it on two Sundays ago.
Hold on. It's the worst. It's not it. Let's just put it in there after description. Was it after before you texted me about Good Omens?
Which we haven't talked about. We need to.
We will.
Because it was so good.
I think I went back too far.
I'm looking. When did I see it? Was it with the...
It was in June. When did it come out? Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, you only really said one line.
Okay.
And you just said, Dark Phoenix was objectively bad.
It was.
Poop. So then I went online and I looked, and I started looking, and it just got shit on.
It was terrible.
I heard things that were awful, and I am so disappointed that I don't even know if I want to see it till it comes out on video, so I'm going to let you spoil it.
Don't see it until it comes out on video. Like, don't waste your money.
So this is going to be spoilery, people. We're going to talk about how it ends. We're going to talk about what was bad about it. So
let me just find the time so I can text you the time.
Yeah.
1:13.
So
okay.
I heard the worst part was the end. I heard it ended catastrophically. Let's start from the end and work our way back.
So the end. So Jean Grey dies-ish. But she's like narrating the movie, but okay. So let me start.
Just go through it.
Yeah.
Give me the skinny on it.
So Professor Xavier sends
the team into space.
The team into space, yes. Because there's a space mission that's
not like aliens or anything, just like
aliens become a part of it.
Well, yes, I know that, but I'm saying like it's not like an alien spaceship. It's like
American
spaceship.
American spaceship is in trouble, basically in space. So he sends the team. So it's Beast, it's Mystique, it's Phoenix, it's Cyclops,
she's not Phoenix yet.
Well, yeah, it's Jean, it's Cyclops, it's Quicksilver, and the what's his name? The guy.
Nightcrawler, I said that.
Okay, Nightcrawler, yeah. So
Whip. Not Whip. Bamf is the term you're thinking of. BAMPF.
Yes. So sends them to space. Jean has a bad feeling about it. They go to space. Long story short,
I have a bad feeling about this.
Kind of, but not really. She turns to Mystique and says, you know, if you're okay with this, we'll go. And she's like, I'd tell you if anything was wrong. So they go to space. Jean ends up getting blowed up kind of by this. They think it's like a
supernova or something?
No, like a solar flare, basically.
Solar flare, got it.
But it's not. We come to find out it's not. It's some alien life force, which apparently is how Dark Phoenix actually gets her powers in the comics, according to my husband.
She is taken over by the Phoenix Force.
Whatever the fuck it is, that's basically what it is in this as well. And then we find out that she gets back into the spaceship because Nightcrawler brings her back in, and she's like, "Oh, I feel fine." Blah blah blah. They take her vitals, basically. Hank takes her vitals, and he's like, "You're off the charts, so probably gonna have to get new charts." They have a party, and then you find out that there's aliens who like attack a family, and like basically take over. They're basically shapeshifters.
Which, by the way, one of the main reasons this movie was changed was because it was supposed to feature the Skrulls.
Really?
I don't know if you knew that, but because of Captain Marvel, they changed it because they didn't want it to be too much like Captain Marvel.
Well,
so that was one of the many changes they made that could have been good.
They were basically the Skrulls. They called themselves something else or something. I don't know. Jessica Chastain played like the leader of this shape-shifting bunch. And she was not very good. Nobody was good in this movie. It was very phoned in. Jennifer Lawrence, from the very beginning, seemed like she really didn't want to be in the movie.
Okay.
And so they killed her 20 minutes into the movie.
Oh, good. I had a feeling she was going to be the one who died.
Yeah, Jean lost control and flung her away, and she ended up, like, impaled, and died.
All right. Okay.
So, like, Jean runs away, and they all go try to track her down, because Jean finds out that Xavier has been lying to her entire life, and the car accident, which we find out she caused and killed her parents, only actually killed her mother.
Okay.
Her dad lived, but basically said, I don't want her, you deal with her, so Xavier raised her. But she didn't see that part of the memory. She only saw that dad was still alive.
Yeah, he erased it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was all totally phoned in. So then she, like, ends up going off with Jessica Chastain, and Jessica Chastain's, like, filling her head with stuff. Oh, but first she went and saw Magneto. And Magneto's all pissed off because, you know, she won't tell him whose blood is on her shirt, and then the army comes and she, like, attacks the army and he sends her away, and it's an absolute, like, the movie's just all over the place. And then Jessica Chastain, you know, fills her head with stuff and tries to get her to tap into this Phoenix Force or whatever the fuck it is. And so they're fighting in New York City, and then the military comes and they take them all away, and then Jessica Chastain and the other aliens, like, come on this train and attack you know, the military convoy, and they get the military to take them off of their, like, take their shock collars off of them and let them use their powers, and it's very paint by numbers. And then there's, like, a final showdown, and Jessica Chastain's, like, trying to take the power from Jean, and Jean's like, yes, take it, I don't want it, blah, 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 and then they have this final showdown, and Jean, like, takes it all back and basically explodes in space.
Right.
It's so fucking bad. It was an objectively terrible movie.
Okay. It's a shame.
I think we saw it in 3D. I don't know why we saw it in 3D. I think it was the only time that it was playing that afternoon.
What is that noise?
Oh, sorry. I was drawing. And it was just not worth the extra money. It was so bad. I walked out of that theater and I just looked at my husband and our friend that went with us, and I said, that was terrible, right? And they were both like, yeah, it just wasn't good.
So disappointing.
Jay, Apocalypse was better than this. And we didn't like Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's a shame. Well, on the plus side, we won't be getting any more.
See, I feel like we will, but I think Disney will take the helm.
Well, we won't be getting any more from them.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a while before we see them again. I will say that.
Probably.
All right. Well,
good.
you saved me the rental fee as well, so that's good.
I mean, if you want to complete it just for the sake of completing it.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. So that was pretty much all I had. I will tell you that I saw a headline real quick, just one last minute thing to make you happy and bring joy into your life. Jason Momoa said he would love to remake the movie Twins with Peter Dinklage. So that's a thing. That was just on the internet. So Peter, let's tweet that out. Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage remaking Twins.
That is amazing, and I
hope they do that.
I love that. I had heard something about The Rock and Kevin Hart, which would just be stupid.
No. Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage.
Jason Momoa and Peter Dinklage. That would be... That
Really
would be spectacular.
Really would.
Oh, that vodka's now, I'm feeling it.
All right. Well, that's all I got for this week. If you enjoy our podcast, you can find us everywhere. Such places include Facebook, April and J Have No Ideas. Twitter, A and J Have No Ideas, or at A and J Have No Ideas. Our email is aprilandjhavenoideas@gmail.com. We used to have a phone number, but we don't have it anymore. So
Why even bring it up?
We are on Spotify. We are on iHeartRadio. We are on iTunes. Anywhere you find fine podcasts. If you enjoy our podcast, please consider rating and reviewing us. Makes us more widely available to more people and gets us seen. If you'd like to join us on Discord, you can join the Random Chatter network of shows on Discord and chat with us directly on our channel. And of course, we are available through randomchatter.com as part of the Random Chatter network of fine podcasts who have many different things you can explore, most of which don't have raunchy Craigslist ads at the beginning. Did I forget anything?
No, but I had some funny tweets, and now I can't go through them.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess you could. Oh, and I believe Random Chatter Network has opened a store where you can purchase T-shirts. So think about doing that. Is our logo going to be on a T-shirt?
We just have to give it to Tim.
Oh, all right. So our logo may be on a T-shirt sometime soon.
Yeah.
So buy one of those.
So just a couple quick funny tweets. I'm dating someone who asks me when my 17-year-old sister turns 18 every single time we hang out. I deserve better. This guy clearly has a hard time remembering birthdays, and I don't want to be disappointed on mine.
Oh.
Another person, Jill Gutowitz. She's got a check mark. I wonder if my high school English teacher who told me I should be a writer is proud that my primary source of income is writing about wanting to get plowed by middle-aged actresses. This is my favorite. Damn, I just had $1 million idea. Toy Story, but it's a bunch of vibrators belonging to a woman in her 30s, and all the vibrators sit around all day chatting and smoking and trying to figure out how to get this bitch on OkCupid.
Oh, poor her.
Somebody else tweeted, you know what will never get old? Jessica Biel's kids. Because Jessica Biel is apparently not into vaccinations, which makes me really sad because I don't want to have to cancel Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, but she said she's not a hardcore anti-vaxxer. She's okay if you want to do it. She just thinks you deserve your right to choose, which I agree with her there. Listen, I vaccinate my kids, but I think if somebody doesn't want to, that's up to them. I don't think they should be. I don't know. Well,
New York just got rid of
into it.
New York just made it harder for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting into it. Anyway. Everybody should have the right to choose anything they want to do with anything.
Billie Eilish is just one of thousands, if not millions, of 17-year-olds I'm afraid of.
What the fuck? Can we'll talk about her another time. Like, I just finally watched one of her music videos. It's fucking bananas.
She has a beautiful voice, though. Like, if you ever hear her actually sing.
Yes, but just fucking bananas.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Just fucking bananas.
Yeah, I don't understand Billie Eilish, but I don't think she's really we're in our mid-30s. I don't really think she's for us to understand.
Yeah, I don't understand anyway.
We're practically middle-aged, Jay. The damn kids and their pop music.
Damn kids, get off my fucking lawn.
Okay, alright. So I've been April.
I've been Jay.
And that was an idea?
Quite a few of them, actually.
Yeah. Next up, Hunger Games?
Yeah, maybe.